Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as the Wehrmacht player. We have Happiness with a bunch of squares. Spawn as his teammate as the Wehrmacht player of General Cheese. Spawn on the top right side as the British forces with Brutal Hummel, again with the wrong name for the wrong faction. And as the US player, we have a foreign name. Muted, deafened. Oh, must be talking about Discord. Because deafened means you cannot hear anybody, but they can hear you. Muted means you cannot speak to everybody. Wehrmacht quarters complete. Not big surprise. Got also the Wehrmacht quarters. How deadly. Engineers course to pull out the barracks, not support weapon center. No additional engineers, so it's just the two. Likely, it could be a rifleman. It could be a jeep. Let's find out. Take your guesses now. In 3, 2, 1. Rifleman squad. Scope rifles advancing forward. We got the HQ command truck. Looks like going for a Bren carrier, I believe. I do select the right person. There we go. Bren carrier to pack up.
The chaps are ready.
Pioneers have gone inside this garrison.
Say the word.
Now the infantry section is receiving a bit of fire from that pioneer. The pioneers can get damage. They can pop out of the garrison to pursue them. As he's trying to capture up this sector to blow out his HQ in a proper location, more pioneers and the MG42 is advancing forward. He has got the burning carry out to help him secure up the sector. He's also being upgraded the movement speed as well at it.
Infantry closing in on us.
New governors have been upgraded on HQ.
And he's going to try to wire in these intersection right there. If he's able to get the, he won't be able to get the wire in, and does use point designated marksman there to wipe out that pioneer squad. He has not been able to capture this point. MG42 suppressing down the infantry section. And here comes the Brandon carrier, loaded up with some infantry section while at it. Let's just go ahead and taxi on in and get around to the flank. These forces need to fall back. Got the Schimbog in the region. His force is also quite wounded, and this squad has recovered from suppression as well thanks to the heavy cover. I would have potentially dismount, but we've got another MG42 inside this garrison. Got the command truck to charge him forward. He may headbutt the building to destroy out some of the wall panels. Jeep and Schimbog engaging at close range. Brand carrier is sort of backing out a little bit. He does headbutt the building, getting some panels destroyed, reducing the health of the building. Got two Shimboggers here, one from each player. Jeep is receiving quite a bit of fire. Jeep does go down, but the riflemen also suppressed, and the engineers behind some hidden cover as well. Brand carrier is advancing forward. M42, so it's plenty of health. Through headbutt the building once again, getting severe damage. May push his butt into the building to destroy the rest of the panel, but does not get it. And the M42 has backed out of the garrison as well before it goes down. We got 3 Shimbogs in the region putting a lot of fire onto this scope rifle squad. Intersection squad advancing forward. Nope, too early for a sticky bomb. But he's getting some rounds here onto the Shimboggin. Both these Shimboggins are focusing fire over here. US players captured the left side of the map uncontested. Got pioneers here, but rifleman squad should be able to force them out. Scope rifle squad still engaging, and the HQ command truck is still right here. He has a good reserve of manpower at the moment, but no good sectors in this region to set up. Asking his teammate how many snipers. Just the one, or will just the one. Now we've got a very, very forward medic station here. That is maybe a little bit too far forward. I mean, it's not behind any sort of cover other than some heavy cover. He's going to try to be very aggressive and sort of get some free rifleman squads, I guess. We've got the Flamer Pioneers. One of the models in fact just gone down. And the medic's going to be charging forward, trying to pick up this casualty right there. The medic model may go down. It's going to try to brace the heavy cover, and both the medics have gone down that region. Full screen here, right here. This medic station was a horrible location. He's right now unsupported. Where's that Brent carrier? All the way back here. Both runs down that pioneer. Also going for another pioneer now. Well, that could be the next battle phase, actually. And the medic station will go down. That was a horrible spot. Just, there was not enough support right there. His teammate had the HQ command truck packed up for so long, he had no really supporting infantry forces to help him out with that spot. Grenadier carrier may not be focused down by all these Shimvagins. The guys in the back are trying to ward them away. They're not exactly successful at it. But he will manage to drive away in time. Another lieutenant, or the lieutenant being deployed on out. He's set up in the more traditional spot next to this munitions point, though he could push back a little bit farther, because right now, shooting back will net him in very, very congested areas. Grafman squad in behind some light cover. Sniper shot does come forward as well. One sniper right now. British forces are advancing forward, trying to get some good shots on in. And now he's going for the infantry support truck. Let's take a quick look and see if we see any doctrinal selections. This player has more command points. No doctrinal selection either. Looks like nobody selected a doctrine just yet. If they did, they haven't selected any abilities just yet. Got injured damage on one of the Shimvagins. Wehrmacht sniper engaging. The other player has not deployed down snipers either. And all these forces do fall back, so does the lieutenant. U.S. engineers were repairing up the Bren carrier. Very nice. Or should I say the MMG carrier. Crackman squad receiving a bit of fire. They do fall back a little bit early. Let's see, he says going for Blitzkrieg. And that's the player with, I guess he coined a strategy, I guess. And the player that we have currently selected with no sniper is on Blitzkrieg. For his teammate, we don't know what doctrine just yet. Grenadier carrier needs a bit damage on the Volksgrenadier. Rifleman squad receiving, or intersections receiving quite a bit of fire and suppression. Will need fallback sooner rather than later. Doesn't get fully pinned and receive a sniper shot there. Shimvagins are quite wounded. He needs them repaired up. He does have his pioneers very far away. At least that one. And he's going for some terror escape of one of the pioneer squads. Very nice.
An assault force has now been assembled in our reserves.
Did they both go for Blitzkrieg? Oh yeah, he's the one. He said he's going for Blitzkrieg, right? Yeah. Engine 42 does suppress the engineer and the rifleman. The engineer has no good flamer. Volksgrenadiers behind some heavy cover. He has some good kills there. We also have some more Volksgrenadiers over here, though there's a bit of gap right there to see by the Volksgrenadier running around. Sniper only has one kill at the moment. That may be a second sniper. Is he a third? Well, I thought we were assuming he would have more sniper kills. He has gone for 2 snipers. And also got some stormtroopers being upgraded to double command truck. He's trying to engage that command truck of the Brits. This garrison's almost destroyed as well. Do we see a mortar pit? Yes, we do see a mortar pit here, but we could take out that garrison. Intersections pushed the way forward with the support of the lieutenant. No additional weapons on these squads just yet. Let's see if he's gone for any weapons, or is going for any weapons. It doesn't look like it at the moment. Damage and carries needs to put damage there, and the garrison does go down.
Ready to sell. Shut your jobs and listen.
The squad has been upgraded. And now we've got the Stormtrooper squad advancing forward. Both Pentrix have been upgraded.
QM's just distributed supercharged rounds to the arty line.
Supercharged artillery now available. And the Lieutenant is going to pepper up that Volksgrenadiers. 2 pack 38s. Looks like he's glad his teammate has gone for 2 pack 38s.
Go ahead, sir.
He says he's gone for defense, which means he's going to get light vehicle veterancy. And the US player has gone for airborne, so we've got another known doctrine. Patrick Stu connect onto the mortar pit, getting a couple of deadly hits there. If the next volley does get fired off, that will net the destruction of the mortar pit. Let's see, it says sniper, fires, and there goes the mortar pit. He does have strafe and run available, which could net a lot of kills potentially. Riflemen's or intersection are getting suppressed by the MG42s. And Shimbock is getting some good damage in as well. Over here, we got the H'ers. We do cut a bit of wire, able to break through. Volksgrenadiers here are quite wounded, while this one does get suppressed. And for refuse repositioning, we've got the Stormtrooper squad advancing forward. We've got another Stormtrooper squad. And he has gone for defense. There's defense and Blitzkrieg. There's the airborne and I think Royal Artillery? It has to be Royal Artillery. There's a strafe and run. How much damage was done there? Doesn't look like he can let him wipe on a sniper. He does have one sniper dead, so maybe the sniper has gone down for that strafe and run. Or to something. Reference squads do fall back. And there goes that Shimbocken. MMG here is still alive on the high ground. And now that Shimbocken is trying to pursue down the US sniper, he may net himself a kill. Does get a retreat back, which does get him more turn radius there, and does get gunned down there by the Brunn carrier. Medics being hit upon retreat. Those are US medics, because you can select them. Yeah, got another US medic station here.
Reserves hold an assault force for us. They need deployment location.
Another Stu has been, or Stu has been deployed, or the first Stu of many. Is this going to rush already? Oh, he's going to rush the artillery position. Or no, wait, yeah. Where is it at the moment? There it is. Maybe a bit more stealthy. Use the stormtroopers. Yep, he's going to push forward. Not necessarily rush, sneak. Now we've got some officer artillery raining on in. Looks like the Stus didn't get hit by there. We've got defensive for the fatherland ability been activated, as medics are getting hit as well. The Stu will distract his opponent. Maybe go over the casualty clearing station. Just let the stormtroopers camouflage forward, but no, he will not get camouflage forward. And one sniper shot there. The stormtroopers need to fall back. Take your sweet time if you're trying to rush, take out the 25-pounder, but now the Stu's going to be engaging at close range. Does get a good hit there. Piet squad's trying to stop him. It's one pen, one bounce. Another good hit there as well, so one more shot should be able to take it out. Takes out the 25-pounder now as well. He does get a stick bomb there. Does with the Stu, which is 500 manpower. 25-pounder is of course cheaper in manpower, but of course costs fuel. It says worth, so we believe that was a good trade.
Pioneers have seized objective. No enemy in sight. Was wünschen Sie? What do you want?
I suppose fuel is really no problem. It's actually a lackluster resource, given enough time as well, so maybe actually in the end better for the Brits, though. Let's see how much manpower the Brits have. He does have a bit of manpower, a small amount of fuel. Now, of course, slow down any sort of firefly production. Rifleman squad does get suppressed there. This Rifleman squad advancing forward. I suppose this early in the game, now you have to make the decision whether or not to go for another 25-pounder or go for the armored command truck. For the fatherland has been activated. Got some more officer artillery. Pioneer squad will avoid it. Grenadier squad does roll a miss with the command truck. And stormtroopers are here as well. They do get some damage there, nothing too significant, and the rifle squad does get forced back. These forces do get suppressed and pinned, or just suppressed by the MG42, and does get forced back there now. Looks like I have a rifleman squad here. They could potentially throw a frag in the garrison if they have that researched. And he's the one who's gone for defense, so no stun grenades either. More medics charging forward, trying to claim some casualties. And And that's a US sniper, not a medic. Recon run or strafing run may have been activated. Let's keep the US player selected because we don't know, as a bit more volatile, what abilities can call in. That was a recon run. No strafing run has been called on in. We got a fresh stew and a fresh 25 pounder. Engineers pushing forward, trying to hit these stormtroopers. You got a hit there onto the stormtroopers, forcing back. He's pushing the M10s, though they're fighting against airborne. That is maybe not a possibility. Nope, we do see AT guns. No tank depot just yet. But they're fighting against airborne, so that may not be a possibility. Because sometimes you just avoid even going for motor pool and just go straight for just support abilities. Captain almost caught that 105mm shell. Folks Grenadiers are going to pass by from the heavy cover there. MMG carrier is still alive. Got the rifleman and the intersection advanced forward. US sniper get 9 kills. Do this fire round there. It rolls a miss. Over here, these guys do find a pretty nice landmine there. There's another Wehrmacht landmine in front of them. US medics charging forward, trying to cover some casualties. These guys do get suppressed by the MG42. And now the flame engineers just get fully pinned. Do we need to fall back? He may find this landmine as well. Stu finds a decent shot there. That was a strafing run right there. And thus the sniper only got suppressed, not wiped out, so that was not a very good strafing run. These forces do fall on back. These forces start making their way forward. Hartman do manage to capture the VP, and their civilian wouldn't make it wiped out right there. No, they do not get wiped out. And these forces do get suppressed. There's hero charge forward. Stu trying to stop these airborne forces. Looks like freshly dropped airborne. It does wipe out that MG entirely. It does fall back. Should be able to skip on out of there. Only will veteran super one of the Stu. Rope charge has worn off. These guys are suppressed, hit, and exhausted. The captain do need to fall back as well. Looks like I got a bit of artillery raining on in. Stu's making his advance. This is a fresh Stu, 0 kills. Running 2 Stus around the field. Another strafing run. Does get a good hit there on the stormtroopers. They do even drop a Panzerschreck. This stormtrooper squad needs to fall back. He can't secure that Panzerschreck. Now the intersection does manage to claim a Panzerschreck right there. Stu's received really wounded. This one's still quite healthy. Intersection's trying to fire away. It's a good hit there, and his Fiat does roll a bounce. And the US sniper still picking away against these forces. They ain't gonna destroy on that Stu. Needs to fall back. Both these guys need to fall back and get repairs. Fresh US sniper has been pulled out, has 2, and out of control. He didn't reverse move long enough, and he gets wiped out.
Enemy unit down.
Granted, reverse move is a little bit more difficult in this game because there's no reverse move order. Bunker receiving a bit of fire. Got the rifleman squads advancing forward. The bunker is being repaired as a casualty cover bunker, and now got a 25-pounder barrage onto it. Multiple 25-pounders now raining on in, or just the one.
Boys, ordered. We've taken the victory point.
And the bunker does go down.
Squad is under fire.
US player did deploy out landmine there. Very nice.
Enemy
Act
unit
38
down.
does get overran and got a sniper shot there onto the rifleman. Drew lining up shot down the engineers, forcing him back. Rifleman squads do see a bit of fire. Volksgrenadiers advancing.
The enemy is down to
Let's
300
throw a
points.
Patrick shot into that fence. But you got a real charge trying to hit this Stu. They're very bunched up. Got more artillery raining on in the sector. We do not see a 4 HQ there. There's a MG inside the garrison. Shoes receive quite a bit of fire as well. Damage engine does contain damage engine repaired. And the intersections do need to fall, and they do fall back. Got the Fall of the Land activated.
AT Paradrop is now available.
Has got AT Paradrop, as well as supply drop as well. And the last ability for him is
We have
the
a
bomb
threat to our
break.
victory point.
Taking rifle fire!
Enemy unit down.
Direct hit there. And good hit there on the Grenadiers with that AT gunshot.
Praying on Jerry!
Airborne. Jerry don't mind us dropping in.
We got some more artillery barrages raining on in. He does build a fresh bunker there. That could be for casualty recovery bunker. Could be for repairs. Good hit there on the airborne forces. Now we got another Warfman barrage raining on in. And it will rain a little bit wide, more towards the HQ, looks like. Very wide. His forces are firing up, trying to charge on in, but the MG-14 inside this garrison. Of course, will fire it up. You can't exactly suppress them. And these forces do all fall back, barring the Pantrek squad. This dude's quite wounded. Got the nice strength right there, suppressing, hitting this entire force. This force is now, this intersection is now exhausted. Rolls a missile with the Pantrek, and the MG-42 does suppress it and force it back.
Yeah, sniper reporting. We're taking fire. We're taking E.
Enemy unit down.
Looks like those Pioneers did get wiped out there, and got a double kill there, taking out a full Pioneer squad.
My rifle is ready. Let's get this thing going.
Capture complete. This point is ours now. Engineers here.
Looks like I got a whole bunch of smoke in this area. Was there some sort of smoke mortar?
Finished construction.
May have been a smoke mortar in that region. Trying to pull out a landmine there. That landmine could be detonated by the Tiger Panzer.
Enemy unit down.
That was a little miss there, so no detonation of that landmine. Tiger Panzer could potentially force fire on the ground and may have realized it. He may actually run over the landmine. Does run over the landmine there. Or from a rock raining in this region. Good hit there. I think just got a squad wipe. Good hit there on the rifling squad. Now Pioneer's going to be captured with a VP. 30 cal bunker right there. Both Grenadiers and American Grenadiers making an advance trying to capture the central VP. Right now it's very much in favor of the Allies. They've got a pretty sizable VP lead.
Enemy unit down.
And it looks like another... Ooh! Looks like a sniper found a landmine there. Why does it seem like a half the snipers I see go down is to a landmine? Tiger tank will get repaired on up. It'll take the entire health pool to repair that engine damage. Got a pair of kills right there. Now got the Fall of Fatherland being activated now.
They have 200 points left.
Warfman barrages now raining on in. Not sure where we've got these forces trying to hit the stormtroopers. They are camouflaging forward, but they do get suppressed. Got a Firefly here and got a good amount of artillery just raining on in. Taking the casualty clearing station. Stormtroopers do fall on back.
The enemy is after our victory point. Enemy unit down.
This took out a veteran lieutenant, he says, and took out something as well. I heard some sort of vehicle went down. Plus, when the stew's gone down. Let's take a quick look at everybody's resources. Right now, the British player has enough manpower to pull out priests and plenty of population space. The US player has a small munitions reserve, almost enough for a strafing run. Blitzkrieg player has a very good large amount of munitions, so he's probably saving that up for a lot of manpower blitz. And the defensive player has not a whole lot of resources, but got a big stockpile of command points. He could potentially go for the 28-centimeter rocket barrage, and then have his teammate Stormtrooper move forward and spot forward, say on top of the 25-pounders. The forces are getting a little bit overran, though the casualties should be streamlined in. Actually, there's not a whole lot of casualties for the Axis player. This medic will grab another one. He'll get free Grenadier. Second Grenadier has been pulled out. Paratrooper squad does fall back as well. Unable to cap with piles. Maybe. Talk about this
Now
VP.
build heavy flak cannons.
And maybe one reason why he hasn't captured that point, and maybe it could be potentially bugged out. Good grenade there. And I heard heavy flak cannons can be deployed out, so now they can deploy out some flak 88s who can rip apart the AT guns and these vehicles, but the 25-pounders can't take them out. So he has to rely on his teammates, Panstreks, on Stormtroopers to take them out. Does throw a frag grenade down on the 30 cal. Does the gunner, but not the actual entire squad itself. Magic rolling miss there, unable to destroy the gun itself. Medic charging on forward. And there goes that squad. Gigapanzer and Stu making way forward. Does find the AT gun here. And does find a kill there and severely wounding that AT gun. Another War Command barrage ready. We got a command tank here to support the Firefly. Got some shots over here. Victory point now has been decaptured. Black 88, Metro C2. Ooh, he lost the Pioneer squad right there. Black 88 has been pulling out pretty far forward, finds a direct hit there on the Sherman Firefly. May find another hit soon. Fires a shot, hits the Bren Carrot, taking that on one hit. Now here comes another Warframe barrage, completely destroys the 30 cal. Volksgrenadiers suppressed, probably from that 30 cal. And the Volksgrenadiers have captured this point here. More mortar hits right there. He does have a 60mm mortar. Something got dropped right there. Can't tell what it was. Oh, and there goes the priest to the Panstreks. Now he's going for the 25-pounder. Riflemen, do they have a frag grenade? They need a frag grenade. And there goes the 25-pounder. The Stormtroopers go through a frag themselves, but does get them both very, very nice. That allows the Flak 88 to stay there with impunity. Could use a medical crate onto it to help up its health. It has all three models still alive. Stu just may want to protect this VP. Sort of just camp it. Let the Tiger Tank just advance forward. Tiger Tank could potentially get some hits there. If he dances around a little bit, he could get some vehicle unit crushes. Because he's trying to go for the Black 88. He could be pulling a bomb run on top of it soon. Does get damage in the crit there, and the airborne squad will need to fall back sooner rather than later. Does wipe out the rifleman squad, that airborne squad entirely. More medics creating some more casualties. Covering these two does not net him a free Grenadier, just makes him 3/4 of the way. Or now 50% of the way. Another Firefly still in the mix, 2 Fireflies in the region. Asking for a MG bunker. Looks like the Flak 8 does get the artillery barrage, so a creeping barrage. Firefly advancing forward, trying to focus down that Flak 88. Grenadiers need to be reinforced so they can recapture it. Stormtroopers are advancing forward as well. Fires around both Panstreks there, so won't be with the Firefly. Warfremens may want to fire their barrages here. And the Riflemen are... Nope, does not capture the Flak 88 themselves. Looked like they were trying to do that. Gigapounds are trying to hit these forces right there. These guys are quite punched up. Maybe better go for a shot there. But the sections are receiving quite a fire. Tiger Tank is at 18 kills at the moment. Panstreks trying to advance forward. One of those squads is down to one mod member. Finds a hit there. And finds a hit there as well. Good, it's there on the Cromwell. Good, it's there onto that mortar team, takes it out. Force rifle quick grenadiers advancing forward, and then about the Volks grenadiers advancing forward as well. And strafing run does connect with these forces. It doesn't get a whole lot of damage. It does pin them down, however. Another Wolfman barrage raining on him, getting some good damage in this region. See a couple kills there. Grenadiers could throw a frag grenade there onto the AT gun. Good hit by the Tiger Tank. Tiger Tank has a damaged engine, needs to fall back a little bit. Grenadiers could take time, does take time to hit that AT gun. One shot away from being destroyed. Medic still charging forward as well. Stu, receiving a bit of fire there, needs to focus down that right airborne squad. That should have been a much deadlier hit. Grenadiers throws that stick bomb onto this paratrooper squad. Gets a good hit there. Stu finds another shot there, gets a good hit there on this paratrooper squad.
We're losing a sector.
And the paratrooper squad does fall back. This one is probably going to win out. Does get enough time to throw out another grenade. The paratrooper squad does need to fall back. So does this grenadier. Got medics here. Other grenadier squads advance forward. Got a sniper, 20 kills. Efficiency 2. Does not fire a shot off there. He's the one who's got the defense. He can't throw out stun grenades, but the grenadiers do throw a regular grenade. He did tag out the Volks grenadiers to capture the point. Let's do a small retreat there because that's where the forward retreat point is. Firefly flying around on the grenadiers. Got this Firefly advancing forward. Man tank is right there. Got another fresh priest. Casualty clearing station receiving quite a bit of fire, and there goes the casualty clearing station. Straight run does connect, misses stormtroopers. It's actually very, very important for the barrage running on it. He's trying to go for crush with the command tank, and takes out the command tank before getting a single crush. Finish there on the Firefly. Firefly's one shot away from death. You could potentially take down time to take out that headquarters command truck. He's walking to his teammate's barrage, does take up the Firefly there, and does fall back. A little bit of friendly fire damage, but sometimes it's sort of hard to coordinate when to charge forward, when not to charge forward. Now here comes register artillery onto the VP. That will stall out the gate point. The British force can just retreat back quickly because there's 4 points right there. Sledge trench being built on, being put on the front line, will get destroyed itself, and now the intersections do get forced back once again. He doesn't have the casualty clearing station anymore. Stu finds a shot there. The Veteran C3 has come forward on the Blitzkrieg players' units. We've got the force rifles in this region as well. As both of them still up and going, more artillery is raining on the end, and these forces are just getting severely wounded. Medic does go down.
The bunker is ready for action.
I hear a Wolfman barrage raining on in. It looks like the mortar team does go down. A lot of Volks grenadiers advancing forward. The grenadier with the penetrating troops start hitting that HQ command truck as the other forces are trying to infiltrate. The intersections are all quite winning. You may want to use deploy designated marksman. Just a quick look at resources. The defense doctrine has a lot of munitions stored up and almost enough for a rocket barrage. You may just want to call them the rocket barrage in this region, though, and just spend 50 munitions somewhere. Asking his team to build some repair bunkers. Could be both of them. We've got the Blitzkrieg. That's a lot of munitions stockpiled up, so that's going to be a lot of manpower. He has a lot of fuel as well. Maybe want to start deploying on mass Panzer IVs. Register artillery, I think, is raining on in once again. Riflemen are late responding. They do catch the point, but does get wiped on out. The access supply is down to 24 tickets. Not a whole lot remaining. Stu's trying to camp this point. Got the MG bunker here as well. They're putting a lot of defense there. The airborne course continues fired up to avoid the suppression. And now with the Stu getting some hits there on the rifle squad. Airborne squad trying to hit this Tiger tank. Tiger Panzer is about to go down. Howard Stu finds a great shot there, and we got some more Stormtrooper Panzer coming on in. Warframe and Barrage is raining on the sector. We've got a Steward here? Okay. Warframe and Barrage raining on in. Getting some good hits there on the Firefly. The Firefly is almost down. Got a strafing run into this region as well. I'm not sure where exactly hit. Ah, right there onto the Stormtroopers. I'm trying to report the Tiger tank now. Nice cancer around there, but Panstrix, of course, win out. Got this Grenadier loaded up with a recoilless rifle, 2 recoilless rifles. Let's see, yeah, plenty of munitions, and plenty of fuel, and eventually plenty of manpower. For the US player, not a lot of munitions right now. Small reserve of manpower, and plenty of fuel. And for the Brit, no HQ command truck, and small reserve of manpower, which is going to be used with HQ command truck. And a good amount of fuel, small reserve of munitions. Does fall back here. We don't even have a triage center here, which means no healing for the US player. Fresh HQ command truck. He may just want to pull it out somewhere for some easy munitions. Not here. That's an already field support truck. Too dangerous to go right there. There's too much indirect fire, so maybe a good idea just to deploy in this sector right there. You get Panzer pushed away forward. We got another airborne troop here. Let's see if he's upgrading with recoilless rifles. No, he's not. Doesn't have enough munitions for it, or maybe he's trying to save some munitions for other things. Shoot, let's find a good hit there. These forces do get suppressed and get ripped apart. And it looks like he is going to take a Dallas to cast a GG. There is some good artillery barrage there on the Stews, and got it. The Stews are receiving lots of fire right there, and both the Stews do go down, and looks like the airborne player has cast backed out of the game. Firefly does go down. We've got these 2 intersections here, and so they're probably backing out the game as well. Yep, HQ command, that HQ truck does go down as well. And either way, that's the end of the replay. This is Anna Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.